What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. It's time to continue the Null deal storyline with Dust Off Dash. If you want to read the required text before it starts, feel free to read the mission brief yourself. Otherwise, it is a loot 3 files job. If we kill at least 10, we get favors with Tosca to guide future limit breaks or potentially buy leverage. Get some gold cubes if we do it at a low security level. That's going to be probably fairly low value since we can only armor craft and not weapon craft, and that's the primary use of gold cubes. Regardless, do what we can to make some money. Don't have the Wireghost favor for the gold key. I don't think it's worth buying the Matrix Snoop. Could choose to unplug cameras, but I think I'm okay on the buddy here as well. Once again, going to make this our core team, and we'll do what we can. His turncoat scattered the records across some of the active lockboxes in the zone. Of course, you want to read some background on Night Horizon, the dead megacorp, feel free. Welcome to the restricted fab. And yes, we can't get into the gold key because we didn't get that. We do have a matrix host here. It's attached to a lot of things. So I'd love to get a good skipjack start. Then we have a host here as well. Don't know where the exit is, but ultimately the pathing suggests that going this way is going to make some degree of sense. I just tend to always play the map this way out. It's very far to get the first objective going this way. Although if this is the exit, like going through the middle here and then coming around and then coming back is acceptable. I'm still going to go this way because it's comfortable for me. Oh, I didn't even realize we're against... We're against McKellen here, who have upgraded enemies, so this guy's natively high initiative and move speed and good evasion. The stun rate doesn't matter too much, but good to know that they've got this guy over here. We've also got a Barrage, who's got a shotgun, and also running the McKellen... oh no, this is Matsumoto, not McKellen, right? Yeah, it's Matsumoto's logo. So yeah, the Matsumoto guys have a bunch of extra move speed and evasion and initiative, which is going to make things kind of scary. For now, we're going to wait and go this way, but yeah, there's things to figure out here. I think your goal is, yep, you're standing around. Bender can wait. And you're standing around quite literally. Okay, cool. So, I cannot yield behind lightning here. It's not the end of the world, but it would have been kind of nice. I'm going to go pretty short, and then I'm going to basically cut his... I'm going to white noise him. We've got some more guys here. We've got an M light, so this is just a very basic run with an SMG, but has all that going around, so fair enough. I guess you're also an SMG, but I guess tankier. 360 and 40, and you're 360 and 40. I actually can't tell what's different between them. Who can possibly say? It's not a big deal. After I'm just going to chill right here. He's going to throw down white noise. That shouldn't go too far, such that it, stops hitting him next turn, so we should be okay. Debuff for plenty of time. Great. Keeper is now actually allowed to run and get a little bit farther. Of course, want to be behind whatever you need to be behind to not get spotted, so it looks like that should be okay. Even if he turns right, I shouldn't be seen. If I'm wrong, it sucks, but I should be okay. Actually, she could have yielded to lightning. That would have been better. My mistake. But double checking real quick that this is attached to this matrix host. Indeed it is, and so I would like to get some pretty solid value knocking down some of these things for a good amount of time. I'm gonna, let's see, can I do it with 3 AP left? Is that gonna leave me in range? It is, okay. I think this amount of AP is gonna be about correct. I think spending the 2 AP to get in is gonna roughly line up here. So by knocking you down with Security Siphon, I've now scanned the SCU. Then I skipjack in. And here we are with 40 AP to spare. And the nice thing is, this is relatively chill. Obviously, these guys are annoying, but I can unlink and send them away. Then I load up sleeves, because I literally have to, and get rid of that. I only have 4 actions left, which roughly lines up. So the question is, what do I want to kill? Camera 1's really far. Camera 2 is a maybe. Camera 3 is a maybe. Laser gate's less so. So we go for the last one. Camera 2, 3. I mean, even number 1 is okay-ish, maybe. It's just like basically all the cameras. I think it's just all the cameras for now. And then we pick up the rest later. And I think laser gates are very low value. Okay, we got all the cameras. Got it. Yeah, I was going to spend 40 AP doing that. So camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 3. And all the way down here, camera 4. Cool. All right. Two of these cameras didn't need to be hit, right? This one probably could have been left, and this one probably could have been left, but we still get 2 cameras for 5 turns for only a couple action points. That doesn't seem too bad, and I think unlinking this is still decent. We'll figure out where they're going later. In a world where I had more AP and was willing to dump shock, I would actually be willing to walk here, hit unlink, and then disconnect. But I would get dump shocked, so it's not worth it. I have these 2 tokens. They're going to time out, whatever. And I could have trap keep it if needed as well. Would have been okay. Either way, you're good like this. And that's his turn being done. Lined up pretty well, I'd say. And then you can pretty safely get somewhere like... So like this, where you're clearly behind the barrel. You can attack if you need to. Should be fine. No big concerns here. Can't go much farther. I don't want to risk that he turns farther right, so... Just going to stand there, and that should be safe. And thank you, White Noise, for making this easier. Alright, on to the next turn. White Noise did pass him by. Is that going to turn off the debuff? I don't remember. I feel like I have a memory of it turning off once. But I could just be wrong. Not much happening. Yeah, pretty accurate. Okay, he's going back the other way. And nice, you're walking away, which I kind of like. Like, yes, the debuff does end when this moves. So that it turns out that a radius increase is actually a duration increase in some cases. Okay, so you're going at 20. Now, nice thing is no one else can hear the gunfire. I think we just go for this. This seems fine, to be honest. And I actually think I want to go for the entire kill and just get my team just buffed up with Steamroll. Good first shot. That's downer for funsies. And then I think I'm going to go pistol just because it's going to save me some action points. And ammo on my AR. That's fine. That's not too bad. Second shot's going to kill. Thank you, downer, for the evasion debuff. And then I'm just going to run straight forward, basically. That should be okay. So far, so good. And then Keeper will be the one to grab that, I think. I'm not worried about you. I don't think you should be doing anything too scary anytime soon. So I think running straight forward is going to be acceptable here. I don't think I'm going to get surprised by any guards. You can pretty safely get to that lockbox. We will wake up more guards in terms of them starting their patrols, but again, not worried about this dude here. Keeper will be the box grabber. That should probably reach, I think. It'll be close. Nice. Red cubes, a shotgun weapon mod, and an armor blueprint that I may not get value out of, but that's okay. Somebody's going to be this box grabber, and then the team's going to go left-hand side through here. I just tend to really like going through the left-hand side like this, and we have to get to the host anyway. And there's a box there already, so left-hand side makes more sense than right. I guess somebody could solo that box, we all go right. To be honest, all going right lets us fight that guy more readily. But it's a longer route. Like if I try to path there, you can see if I try to path towards Matrix Host, I guess lightning could maybe go that direction around this camera. But that guy's kind of annoying. I don't know. For now, we can walk in a mostly straight line. Yeah, the team really could go to the right here and fight the barrage. That would actually be pretty reasonable, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think for now, just run that way. You're gonna be the box. You're the box grabber. You're gonna go there. Doesn't matter too much. I'm hemming and hawing over very little. The team doesn't get any extra damage out of Steamroll, but we got 10% move speed and a move point, which is still pretty valuable, and gives us, you know, we get, what, 1.7, roughly 1.6 extra AP due to the move speed, saving us some space. Not too bad. +2 tally, no big deal. Oh, you know what? I should have considered getting rid of that corpse timer. Too late now, of course. Bender can probably run a straight line, but for now I should wait. The M-Light is heading back. That's a little scary. We're okay so far, but I'm kind of glad I got the info. He's not... He's kind of covered, but not terribly covered. And you are still useless, thankfully. I think I want to line crawler this. Actually, the line crawler is kind of low value. I think we don't. Do I pistol here, or do I go for the club? I want to say it's pistol here. A single club strike, single pistol shot doesn't seem as good as just 3 pistol shots. I could take one step, though, just to get closer to my eventual goals, which is, like, useful. Or alternatively, I can just line crawler. And that would also be acceptable. I really want to save it for something like this, though, where I can bounce something good. So I would really like to save it and use Security Scramble instead. So for now I run to here. And I shoot 3 times. And that should be decent. Surprise target. First shot's decent. You see people and are angry. Second shot misses. Third shot hopefully hits. Okay, that's a little bit unlucky, but we should be fine. Keeper's already spotted, so nothing too special for you. I'm going to come in like this and Crimson Vector you. It seems like a good way to get some extra damage. Looks okay here. I'm in Claw and Club attack range, so Club attack looks real nice. I kind of hope I glance here. I didn't. Glance would have given me a guaranteed Claw. Well, likely guaranteed. Okay, a likely Claw kill. There we go. Likely guarantee is not relevant phrasing, to be honest. Okay, Cyber Knight is going to go knock this down. So this and the next turn, not too bad. And so Lightning, I think I can just send, because we have the spare AP anyway. We can send you to this box, then come back around, and that should be decent. This guy's not going to spot you. My EX isn't super far from the course, but not super close either. Oh, you got sent by that club. Well, she moved, I guess. I'm tempted to get rid of this body timer. This one I think is actually good for us. People will be sent the wrong way. There's one piece. Ooh, and 100k. We take those. Very kind of you to leave this valuable file tucked here. Great. Don't know where the rest are, but that's fine. You're still safe. Just 2 tally. No info from the guards. Not worried about it at all. You are standing around, so we'll have to use Shadow to bait you into somewhere useful. That seems very doable, though. Bender taking 1 step for the box seems fine. We'll get her off that box later. Let's see. We're going to kind of group up here, and we're going to Shadow you up towards this box to be easily killed. Because we're not going to get very far right away. So, delay, delay. Let's spend 3 AP walking up. Best version of 3 AP is probably here. We can recycle bodies if we need to. For now, we don't. Make sure it's going to be in his line of sight. And if I shadow you to, like, the front of the box, you're going to run there. I'll put you, like, I would really make sure you can see. Because I don't completely trust the visuals here. That should work, though. Let's hope. It didn't. Yep. His line of sight was too blocked by these boxes. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. Guard vision cones are very inaccurate when dealing with elevation. This whole area is lit up red, and yet Shadow didn't get seen in the slightest. That's really unfortunate, actually, to lose that. Obviously, it's a bug. Wait for it to go through. Okay. I mean, at least he's only standing still. Next one I can white noise and sneak up, but that's obviously a little bit unfortunate. Oh well, put you there. We can sneak up on you, though. You actually could be a bit scary. I think you don't get too close, but that can be a problem for me. Yeah, so Keeper gets to here without getting seen. You'd hear footsteps? Okay. Well, usually the movement previews, though, are accurate, so if there's no, like, yellow thing lit up, I'm okay. So if I, like, crouch walk to here, I'm completely fine. Apparently, yeah, he won't see that far down. I guess this box really does block his line of sight very strongly, which, to be fair, yeah. Right? I totally see why. I mean, you could see there, I guess. But yeah, again, this is obviously not exactly an accurate representation of what he can see, which is too bad, right? Anyway, yeah, if you really can't see behind this box, then I guess I'm going to get up right there. And I can sneak up on you next turn. Oh, they've been working, by the way, on an update to make these statuses handle themselves a lot better. My characters are mostly hidden right now, but you can definitely get in bugs where, like, your characters don't immediately, like, demote from being spotted if you kill the guard who saw you the same turn. It's the same bug that means corpses, like, if somebody sees a corpse and dies, the corpse stays revealed. It seems to be similar. And they talked about how they have some changes coming through testing right now where that's all going to be handled a lot better, which is good. I deserve to have my body timers run out on me, and it'd be nice if I can get back into stealth more reliably when I can one-shot people. So you're headed my way. You might see us. It'll be tight. I don't have any AP left. So After Image is, yeah, pretty seeable there. That's going to be a little bit spicy for me. We'll figure it out, but it might be a little difficult to get everything that I want. You're going to run down here, though. This camera is coming back up soon. It's fine. I can line crawler it. Turn off vision cones for now, and we'll see what happens. So Gamma will turn away, and it'll give me some space to work with. I might actually need Bender to do some stuff. Like bump someone up or down on initiative. Oh, you're a very real one, by the way. I think you are. No, wait, no, you're a chump guard. I take it back. I thought you were one of the advanced guards. There's somebody who has a visual like this, who's very strong, but you have seemingly identical stats to the light, so that's not too scary for me. Maybe your gun's better. I can't really tell. All right, so I really want to delay you so that my team can get ahead of you and not get spotted. So I think this is very valuable. Because I really don't want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and look over and then like make my life miserable. So I'm going to slow you down. You're done for now. I'm going to do a short yield and have Keeper lead this. I think she's going to be good at doing the initial fragging. Camera ideally won't see this guy too soon. Let's do a short yield. Alright, Keeper is easily in range for 2 club hits, and if I push your body out that way, you're unlikely to be seen, which is good. Yeah, that seems pretty good for me. You're angry. There's an intruder here. That's looking pretty good. Oh my word, you're so dead. It's hand blades. See you, nerd. Plus AP for me. Okay, you're real but useless, and you're real, but I gotta get past you. So Keeper's fine where she is. I mean, I might just leave her there because of that. Bender is not the best box grabber. But I will get out of this area first. I guess, I know, I should plan my entire turn out because I now know what the guards are planning on doing or could do. Yeah, this is a pretty spicy area, so Silks can be scary. They've got, they have railguns, which is scary. That's a lot of damage. We gotta be careful about that one. And they have another barrage here who's got a nice shotgun, so... yeah, some pretty real bad guys here. But standing up there should be safe for the Cyber Knight. I'm going to probably throw a look ahead down on these two. Get some info. I'm curious where they're going to be headed in their various turns. And that is who knows and running away. Okay. You exist and are standing around, which is good. Lightning needs to get towards the Matrix host. Darn, I won't have any AP to spare. That's too bad. I could security siphon this to keep it down for longer. Seems like a pretty good use of action points. One consideration is that they did... Let's see, actually, what... This is not attached. Okay, that's too bad. Now, I might save siphon for this motion field or something like that. I can't reach it anyway. If I run out like this, I could run out to siphon it and then turn back. No, I'm going to use Afterimage for that, I think. Well, no, I kind of want to spend 1 AP siphoning the turning around. They did say in today's patch notes said that it fixed the IO not coming through the Wireghost passage tree. I hadn't verified that myself, but usually the patch notes don't lie. Let me think, though. Do I want to security siphon next turn and get a little bit less hacking done this turn? I really think I do. I'm going to put myself up here. Spend 1 AP walking up to, like, here. Siphon. Spend 1 AP walking there. Only have 3 AP left. But that... I really want to spend 3 AP on that. I really don't. You have Line Crawler. You have Scramble in 2 turns. No. Let's just have you ready to hack. I think it's better. Off you go, buddy. I think it was worth considering, but I've made my choice. Keeper is fine where she is. After Image needs to go grab his stuff. So 1 AP to here. This is yours. Sure. Biorecyclers aren't too bad. Let's get here. Let's Signal Grift your body. This will make him immune to motion fields because it only fails on cameras. But I've got a lot of space to clean up, or clear here. Well, I mean, the funny thing about Shadow not working is he can't see the body, as it's not there. Anyway, I think this is going to be the line crawler, and we'll try to get away from the camera. Understanding that it might go back to the SCU and knock it down on a future turn fairly reliably. So, first corpse ran out. It was the guy way over there. Who's going to be sent? The Silk is being sent. Okay, she's going to come like across us that way. Oh, a different Silk is sent. Okay. You're going around there. That's fine. Who's the other one? You. Okay, so you're going to run... You're going to run all the way... You're going to run toward here, which is probably through this, right? It's this pathing, not that pathing. And it's not that pathing, and it's not this pathing. So you're going to run through here, down like that. Okay, that's going to be a little annoying. We'll find a way to mess with you, but not the easiest to deal with. You're a little crappy SMG guy, I don't care. Lightning can start doing his job. Here we go, show me 200 and something IO, or 300 IO. I'm not happy. This is still 230. Maybe I have to relearn. Also, Lamau. Maybe I have to relearn the talent points, but that really sucks. That really sucks. Oh, I have no more... I'm just gonna unlink you, whatever. That's annoying. That's actually really annoying. Oh well. I still have 230 IO when I'm not supposed to have 230 IO. I am pretty confident I'm patched up. I guess we can double check afterwards. I will double check afterwards, but maybe I have to relearn the passive nodes or something. I don't know. I'll do some running around and investigating next. Off recording on like a different save. Actually, I'll just kind of send this in. Bug, medium priority. I still don't have any bonus IO on my Wireghost. Still 230 IO when he hacked into the host. I don't know what it was when I skipjacked in. Maybe it's like, oh, skipjacks give it to you, the other ones don't. Obviously, the YouTube recording will show what actually happened there. But yeah, still really, really annoying. It's just it's such a severe loss in power, because I'm actually owed like 2 more program loads per turn, basically. And the fact that I'm not getting them is like a massive amount of power lost. So I need to basically hide from this Silk until they pass me by, I think. Which actually makes this line crawler probably incorrect. I think I screwed up here. I think that's my bad. Oh well. We just kind of hang out until they can get the hack done, because I want to knock down all these devices. These cameras got to go back down so I can make progress, and I need this Silk to like leave or move far enough away that I can handle all this stuff. Like, this guy's gonna be really annoying and hard to deal with, and so yeah. Maybe I just like somehow don't have the new patch, and that's on me. I don't think that's true, but it's entirely possible that I'm literally not on the new patch. Because one thing it said they added as well was that you would see that body timers were going to be why you had yellow tally here. And I don't see that here either. So there's a chance I just like actually don't have the patch and I'm just griefing. It's entirely possible. It can be true. I normally get the patch every time, but who knows? Either way, figure it out later. I don't think Escape shows me what version I'm on, right? Oh, 229. I think 229 is the new patch from today. I could be wrong about that, though. Either way, whatever. If I'm in that corner, I should be safe from someone walking around here, so I have to find a way to kill the barrage. It's like, I want the Silk to leave. Okay, let me think. Okay. If the Silk walks, and you do literally nothing, which appears to still be true, We can ambush the barrage on time and then ambush the Silk afterwards, and that actually is playable. Of course, where he's looking is I can't do anything with her. I can get to there, I guess. But because he's armored, this really sucks, and sneak up's going to be hard. And when do I have Shadow back? Many, many turns away. Yeah, so... I think I want to be impatient and jump this guy. I can always react to how fast the Silk moves. But I'm going to try it out like this. Then Bender has some spare AP to reload. So let's do that. I don't think I want to go with the AR on this guy. I think that is probably incorrect. Let's see, okay, I can run for 1 AP, go short of vision, and then duck for the other one and get to the cover. Alright, for now it's okay. Linecrawler bounced to something. Oh, I got this camera back down. That's great, actually. Okay, they're sending somebody else to intercept another corpse that timed out. Which is the guy by the pressure plate that we got rid of. You are on patrol. You are walking, and... Are you actually going that way, or are you going to... Yeah, you're ducking back down. Okay, you're definitely going to be in the way, because you... Ooh, okay, shoot, yeah. Keep her safe, it's fine. But yeah, that got a little spicy. I think, yeah, we let you walk up. I would love to have Shadow to bring this guy down. I think it is... I mean, you know, how far can he really see? Hard to say. But I would love to Shadow him to, like, here and get an ambush. I mean, I can Shadow both... Right, if I can get Shadow to, like, land right here and I get both of them to run down, that would be ideal. I don't want to ambush them both the same turn. That seems tough. You're gonna walk pretty far. You're gonna get to like here on your turn. Keeper's got to get, you know, to safety, of course. That's fine. I think for many of us, we just hit delays and wait. You're walking over. You're gonna find that corpse really soon. You're on a long patrol. Hopefully you don't go in a circle. If you do, I'm really sad. You ambush me. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for this guy as our Wireghost slowly hacks. Here we go. Unload this. Keep going. Ah, we found where they got moved. Good to know. I didn't know it actually showed you. Get rid of these guys. CPU has been found. I think going for the CPU and then knocking this stuff out is worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to... I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here, so for sure some of it has to be active. 3 of it are active. Now, I think I've only ever seen 3 ice on a node, so I believe there are no traps. I'm right. That was great. That was just fun. Alright, I need to load anti-passive. There might be a trap. In fact, it's likely there's a trap here, but I can trap keeper it. What are you? Damage to connection? I don't give a shit. Let's trap keeper. Did I get something? Damn right I did. There was a trap here. I got rid of it. It got destroyed. I got 15 tally for it. I don't really care. Damage to connection, any action. We scan to be sure. Yep, we're safe. That's mine. I might wait till I can unlink again and go for these instead. I don't have any spare IO, so I really can't get through this and feel good about it. What I can do, though, is spare AP here. And what do I care about? I actually do care about camera 1. Not 2. Okay, so 1 and 3. Last laser gate. Okay, so it's 1 and 3, right? 1, 3. Last laser gate, and then the next camera. Okay. 1. 3. Last laser gate. And the next camera. Great. Now I can spend AP for free here. And so I want to see, is there anything remotely useful for me to go after? Not you for sure. Laser gate 1. Yeah, here's the exit, at least one of the exits. Nope, none of them matter. I'm not going to bother. That means I'm just going to simply walk back here. And say my turn for now is done. Say that's okay. I will load Deception. I mean, I could load Deception just try to bully through all of it, which I can do. I mean, I'm probably fine, so I'll figure it out. It's probably loading Deception, like, literally 3 times in the same turn, and that'll get me through most of it. I can trap keep or whatever's down here. Should work out in the end. Okay, let's end for now. Got quite a lot of space to work with. Reload is safe. Let them walk around, and then there are 2 exits. There is one back there after all, so I could have gone the other loop. But again, I still also want to grab the other host here as we grab these boxes. It's going to take me some time, but it's fine. Still got to get through all these, though, to get the other records for money. And yeah, we're going to delay. We're going to let them all do what they're going to do. Going for the pistol shots here, to me, not worth it. I think you can just be done. I think Keeper can just be done. And Afterimage can just be done. And we're just chilling. It's okay. We're getting tally every turn. But it's not too bad. Boring night for you. Boring night for you. You are checking for this corpse. You will find it. Maybe not quite this turn. Nah, you'll find it. Yep, there it is. That's 3 tally. We're going to escalate anyway. Now somebody else will be sent there. Don't know what route they're going to take just yet. We're all fine. You're going to get probably behind this box, actually. Yeah, you get pretty far. Turns Lucas suspicious. Not a very big deal. Once he turns away, we can start walking up this way, which I'm pretty tempted to do. We might send the... I should have thought about that, actually. Is leaving you for much, much later. Killing this guy coming up this way, because he doesn't see this way very often. We can kind of crouch up really close and then ambush him from up here. I mean, you're going on a very slow walk for a while. Yeah, it seems pretty good to me, actually. We have a lot of space to work with now. You're still on patrol way over there. Need to wait for what you're going to do, which is pretty much nothing, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we load Deception, and we get through it all. Unload sucks. 5 tally is not a huge deal on a Sidewinder. Damage cyber deck matters to me, so here, then here. Little annoying. We trap Keeper. We scan. There's another one here. If you use a program, 10 AP is not that bad. Take you down. Take you. Have to go through here, unfortunately. I'm just going to walk past this. This is not dangerous enough for me to care. Walk up to here. Tally in any action. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Download, download, and... Nice, we cleaned it out. Not too poorly. Took us only 3 turns. Obviously, it would have been better if I had another 70 IO or something, but it is what it is. Wasn't too bad. Trapkeeper and Unlink are quite good. The fact that I one-shot a CPU for 0 AP is kind of amazing. I really like Unlink. This is a very good talent. This is a very good... Both these are very good talents. Again, we're missing the passive node power, and certainly Overclock is straightforward, and Null Up is straightforward, but these are good talents. I really like using them. And eventually when I get teleporting, we can do Spectral Dagger shenanigans. I mean, I have 8 tokens right now. I would one-shot any ice, right? Every bit of this ice would get one-shot by a Phantom Slide. So instead of taking them all down, I could just Phantom Slid right here. Bam, they're all dead. Yeah, anyway. Disconnect. We got as much as we wanted to get. He's got to end his turn. This guy just does nothing every single turn. Now, he is a guy with a shotgun, which is a little bit more dangerous for me. I can pretty safely run at least some. Oh, you have a 24 for initiative? And I can't actually slow anything down. Okay, so I think the plan is going to be get to a point where we can crouch right up to this. I'm going to knock this camera down with Line Crawler, by the way. Not Line Crawler, Security Scramble. So I've got to crouch now. Let's see, is that... Yeah, okay. This is farther than the footstep bubble was, so... We know you do nothing on your own turn. Return on Vision Code makes it easier for me to do... You do literally nothing every turn. If you get woken up, I am so fucked. But the odds of it being you are low, so it's fine. If I go to here... I'm still in range. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Okay, I'm going to go in a straight line towards this then. Let me try to snap. Can I snap? Okay, that's a snap, I guess. That's in... probably in scramble range. Yep. Because I am incredibly afraid that you are the one who is... I mean, the odds of being you aren't even that low. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna... I'm going to delay. I'm going to get the rest of my team up here. You know what I should have done? But I have white noise, don't I? Yep. Okay, yield for white noise. You're going to go to here. I want to be at the very edges if I can. Should be about like this. I want to give you... Yeah, so I'm going to go to here. Great. 2 AP. I'm going to white noise you. This hopefully doesn't move too far. Actually, if I aim it into the wall, it might not move through the wall. We'll see. But I want you to basically... Oh, I love this. I love doing this. It's so funny when I get to do this. That's 100% what it should be, by the way. This is 100% the right choice. Oh, also, Shurikwick doesn't alert guards, but I'm not willing to risk that changed under my nose. But, yeah. Here you go! Now, the reason I did this first, I want to know your initiative roll. Okay, if I pre-compute you, you're first. Which allows him to bail my team out if things go really, really poorly. That said, this guy probably one-shots whoever he attacks. It would allow him to smoke screen if things go poorly, is specifically the thing. So you're going to stand there. That seems fine. He is unaware. He is blissfully unaware. I wish I had sequenced better, right? Such that my Cyber Knight wasn't in this spot. So Keeper rolled low. Yeah, I'm going to pre-compute After Image. Just so that I have a hedge against him getting woken up. And he can throw down smoke and we can figure it out. He can't stun, but this hedge is against the 1 in like 6 where it's him. Okay, was it Draco? Is it Draco? Let's find out. Nope, wasn't Draco. Good. Okay, 2 tally. Escalation is 1 tally. No big deal. Sitho's being sent, and Sitho's kind of useless. Alright, your job is to let this guy do nothing. Congratulations. You're going the wrong way. We love that for you. Right, you're going towards the corpse that was spotted. You should not be able to see us. In fact, you don't. Bender may have to walk for this. I'm going to wait. I want to let the other 2 do their thing. You should still be going towards the corpse. You might turn around, but there's no way you get to me in time. That would be freaking weird. We can let Mwo walk. It's fine. So you are still on the walk toward that corpse. You turned her suspicious. Okay, fine. And you are going in a square, but maybe I'm wrong, actually. Maybe you do spot me and I completely screwed up. It's close. Okay, yeah, I don't think I made the best choice. I should not have cut it that close. Alright, well, Lightning's on for now. But Lightning's gonna have a really hard time getting out. Whoops. This guy's gonna walk right past everything. Not ideal. I can at least skip jack. Or I don't need to skip jack it, I don't think. What is it attached to, if anything? Oh, it does attach to that. Yo. Alright, well. I have a new plan. Most of your stuff's on cooldown, though. Maybe I leave you right here and it's fine. I think it is, actually. Okay, I'm going to siphon skipjack this motion field. Because it attaches here, and I can get value. There's a chance. So, siphon you. You're down for hella long. Actually, not hella long. It didn't extend it for very long. End of next turn. It didn't actually extend it. Just kept it at end. Oh, wait, no. It wasn't down yet. I'm griefing. I'm stupid. Okay, we skipjack in. Limited AP. And no talents. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this sucks a lot. Alright, well, ow. Well, all I got was that. I mean, at least they're down. But yeah, everything's down. I got my... maybe I shouldn't have... You know what? I should not have prioritized the cyber deck health over the connection health. It would have cost me some money. But it would have meant I got 1 click here to get rid of something like this camera. Mistake on my part. But I also really wish I had unlink back. And for anything with 2 hosts, you really kind of want the cooldown. Oh well. Or if I had rewind. Rewind would have been good there. Is what it is. Safely disconnect. Didn't get much, except that on a future turn, we're going to look a little bit better. And it only cost me like 3 or so meat space AP. It's not the end of the world. So you're hunting around that corpse. Alright, it's our time to shine. This camera, by the way, turns back on very soon, and I'm going to ideally have Molly get the kill. Oh, I forgot to use Shuriken Wave, but I should. The evasion makes the kill easier. Okay, a kill here is really unlikely. That's fine, because my goal is to run away from that. Standing back there is, I think, quite safe. You're still walking, right? You're actually doing a thing. So you going towards here is fine. You're going to be the loot grabber, I think. You're done. Cool. Alright, Molly, you one-shot this. If you claw, is it going to be good? No. Okay, then just do this. Just put him down. Alright. That might be hidden from the camera. It might not. I don't have Biodissolver, so it is what it is. Turns out you're going to be the grabber because you have AP. That's just fine. Hey, we needed part 4. We got it twice, which is kind of funny. But that actually means we can beat Dr. Sevenfold, and we get a new doctor service. Now, I would like to sneak in on this now. I don't think you turn to your side very much. Here, let's look ahead, you guys. I want to know what's going on in your various brains. Okay, you are turning a bit more to the side, and you're clearly walking right toward me. But for now, I can go to there. You're not turning that far, and these are in the way, so I can leave you alive. Spend 1 AP. Easily my box. Those seem fine. Spend 1 AP, try to get out of earshot. This might not be enough. 11 meters. Okay, it is enough. And then I can run you to here, which should be cleanly inside of cover. And 6 AP puts you there, which is very killable and not easily seen by Luco, although we'll have to see. Still, though, you're not going to turn in time, so I'm going to hang out right there, and we are chilling. Okay, not bad. Pulled off the heist. Don't know where you're going yet, but it's okay. Lightning is in a slightly weird spot, but should also be okay. 10 turns in. Just some tally. 3 per turn, unfortunately, but whatever. Okay, your turn was to turn. That's fine. Let you walk. I think it is unlikely you will see the corpse if it falls down right around here. I think your line of sight is just no good with this thing in the way. So this is actually a pretty easy ambush. Might have lightning shoot his gun for it. You're also easily killed, thankfully. Alright, that's fine. Okay. You're almost at the corpse, which means you'll send another guard that way. And you're going to help investigate the site of the death. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I did these as I did. Let's have NATO have her turn. You hate these late night shifts. Oh, you actually might see my dude? Oh, you do. Wait, no. You found the corpse and stopped. That's funny. Right. Yeah. So the camera didn't, but she did. That's fine. I think you still don't see the body. Oh, wait, there are ways to change the camera stuff. I forgot how to do it because I never do. But you can change. See, is it like middle mouse? Is it right click? I don't remember. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, you're not going to see this. You don't have line of sight. So we can kill you and it's fine. Let's reset. Yeah, it's pretty safe. Yeah, like you can run up to this guy and nothing happens to you. So who's the killer? Who should be the killer? That's the real answer, right? You rolled a 20, so I'm curious about initiative tools. Interference spike is up. Ideally, you don't get to do anything to me at all. I'm thinking pistol shots is better than everything else. A single club attack versus a lot. Yeah, so you found a corpse, so you're angry, and you're already spotted, so you're not... Yeah, everyone already counts as spotted. He's only hidden, so he's the one who can get stealth crits. No one else can. So yeah, for you, I think it's just... We just shoot 3 times. The fact that you're not seen doesn't matter. So I'd kind of rather, like, you know, be action point efficient and just come up a little bit closer. It's going to be -2 to hit on the first shot here, but who cares? I guess actually -1 because he has some recoil dampening. Okay, you're in anger. You're in combat, I should say. Not bad, though. Keeper has this pistol. Got to close this gap by at least 5 meters. You're already spotted, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing too special is going to happen here. I'd like to not have the obstruction. So that's maybe not it. That might be better, although I'm not sure. That might not give me what I want. I bet you it doesn't. But, yeah, I think I can't break obstruction here. I think it's very unlikely for me. I'm just going to walk forward like this. You're going to stay obstructed. It is what it is. And we just take 3 shots. Yeah, -1 from range is not a big deal. 3 shots at coin flip. Expecting at least 1, obviously. Okay, 0 would suck here. Okay, it's something. I'm going to have Bender... Actually, I kind of want to steamroll my team. Maybe I should have had Bender lead. It's too late now. But yeah, I probably should have started here because... Oh, it's even high ground. Okay, yeah, she's a way better fighter here. That's my bad. I should have gone, you know, most efficient killer first. Still, we get steamroll on the team. We somehow also popped Downer and debuffed him. It's kind of funny. That doesn't matter much, of course. And then we have nothing for this camera right now, right? Skipjack's down. Linecrawler's back. But he's out of AP. My fault. Don't know what you're doing, and I don't have a way of telling. If I stand back here, I'm pretty sure I'm safe. And no one else is close by. Like, I think you're not going to get all the way around and spot me, so I'm literally going to stand here, and it's going to be okay. We are thankfully not escalating. We take those. 2 boxes and 1 host to go. And the exit's right there. This doesn't seem too bad. You're chilling. I don't mind this guy. Lightning really isn't getting seen. That's kind of funny. Let's turn off snapping and go here. Yeah, he can see out to the edge, but he can't... Oh, right. If I'm crouching, I don't get seen. Okay, okay, I can crouch to there, so I'm just going to spend 1 AP running to here. And then try to crouch the rest. That should work. There we go. I'm going to run to here. And the game tells me that crouching is safe. So I crouch for 2 AP. Tells me you don't see me. There's no new security events, so nobody's going to get sent anywhere. Putting you somewhere like that seems okay. I do not want to trigger the camera, right? +1 tally would be an escalation. I want to delay that if I can. You're hanging out there. That seems good. This guy, I mean, he might get angry, but... Well, we should be okay. Basically, we should be okay. I think Linecrawler actually can't reach, so... He's still hidden. These guys all still spotted, of course. You finally found the corpse, so someone's going to be sent over there. There's not a lot of guards left. There will be an escalation. This is a turn where I can just spend... Or, like, generate a ton of tally, and it's not a big deal. We're escalating anyway. In fact, if I can generate 5, that would be sick, but that's going to be really hard. I can only go through the camera 4 times. Nobody can knock this thing down, so the question is... And I kind of don't want to make gunfire if I can help it. Well, if we're escalating anyway... yeah, I don't... So, 1 guard is going to be sent here from the corpse being seen. There's really only 2 guards who could be sent into you 2. Now, the escalation is very, very likely to be reinforcements. And ideally, if the reinforcements don't know where we are, our life gets a lot easier. So ideally, we don't give them that chance. You've had your turn, right? I'm not griefing? Yeah. No one else can hear anything. You're a surprise target. I'm opening up for some really nice damage here. We get really nice damage here. I get my 1 AP. It's a coin flip. We don't get it. It's not the end of the world. These guys are still on hunting. You are finally to the point where you were told to go. Now you are on hunting. Thank you for being useless. I love you. I am tempted to use smoke only for blocking this camera. I think it's worth it. It costs me 0 action points. It keeps the guards from knowing where I am. And I don't believe, although I didn't check, yeah, I couldn't have line crawled from there, although I probably could have ducked to here and gotten it. Like, I could have ducked to, like, right here, not been seen by the camera via ducking and then line crawled, but too late now. My fault. That's coming up soon. That's unfortunate for me. Let's line crawler you, and let's get this kill, actually. And, yeah, you still know nothing. Jon Snow. I can run at least 1 AP safely without burning anything. 5 AP is an awkward amount with a reload required. Can't melee you. That's not going to happen. Okay, well, I'll run to here. I'll just shot, reload, shot. There's not a lot of recoil. It's fine. Okay. Reload. I'm going to lose even more accuracy by doing this. I don't think it's a big deal. Walk up one more. It's going to be like 48 to hit. 45. Take my coin flip. That's one we got. That's good. Lightning can now sprint for the host. That's not faster pathing. There's no way. Let's start by you going to there. Try to go on a straight line, actually. Just follow the, well, the literal line on the ground. That seems fine. And then this does turn back on pretty soon. I think that's going to be faster as well, by the way. Can we snap to the pipes? No, but we can get a little bit closer. Okay. Things turn back on. This host doesn't control any of them that matter. It's okay, though. Keeper can run and grab this loot box and not get seen by the camera, which is nice. So off you go, buddy. That'll be your job. Now, if reinforcements spawn on top of me, I do not have smoke for them. Ooh, we got our first sniper rifle. That's good. I think it's a very loud one. Looks like this is going to be our last box. And if it's stuck in the gold key room, that would be a bug. And not much happening. You know what? There's really not. Okay, so there's reinforcements, but we've made no noise where we are. So these guys are probably going to patrol. Oh, and one's a mech? Oh, that is a problem. I don't have smoke for that. That is not good. Might have to skip on the Matrix host because if they're walking towards me, it's Jover. You're, I think, going back to your spot. You're still hunting. Yeah, I don't know where they're going. And keep in mind, they have move speed on their opening turn. So, thankfully, yeah, you guys are... there we go. So, Field Sergeant, those are tough. You have to, like, hit them with a specific, like, combat-relevant debuff to break them out. But if they basically get line of sight on you, such that they would, like, use an active ability, they turn invisible, and they can walk while invisible. Which means they can start their swing, and that preempts Overwatch. It gets pretty bad for you. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to yield. Then delay. So if everyone delays, we can know what they're doing. And then Bender should be able to do... With pre-computed interference, like we can figure out if we all have to, like, freaking book it or not. Yeah, we can all make it on one turn. So... I just need to know if we're in danger. And if we are, we get the hell out. And if we're not in danger, everything's fine. So, you get the box. We got the last piece. That's full mission complete. And I think it's relatively unlikely that we're going to feel safe. So I'm literally just going to have you walk over here and evac. I guess actually, I will walk you over here and have you stand in the corner. And end your turn. Put you on this corner, I guess. So that everyone else can evac. If everyone else gets on the square, we'll evac. I can't yield spam this. And lightning's at 10. Okay, no. We're getting out. Nothing's worth me risking this. Like, these guys could kill my team. I'm not equipped to deal with a dude with a freaking E-rifle and this much health and armor. Absolutely not. We're done. Alright, lightning is going to take some damage, but it's not going to be stress or wounds. We didn't get the 10 kills, but we are getting under sec level 5. Keeper, we already checked, can make it out on her turn. We got all the lock boxes that matter. Okay, turns out they're walking that way. XD. I could have had him end his turn on the square. It is what it is. It's fine. It was one matrix host of downloads, which, to be fair, would have been fairly useful. But it's fine. Don't want to overstay our welcome. If I had looked ahead up such that I could predict where they were going, I would have been willing to risk that. Either way, it's a total score. We have all 3 Night Horizon rec files in our possession. It'll take some time to analyze a set of files and trace them through McKellen's It was McKellen, not Matsumoto. Wait. I don't know. Whatever. But he'll let us know when it's time to heist the prototype, which right now is not implemented in this version of the game. I hope they add this at some point, because it sounds like a fun thing to play through. But neither of the, like, quote-unquote endgame missions of either starting storyline is in. So you don't have the last piece of Syndicate Test. You don't have what pretends to be the last piece of Null deal in the game either. Okay, we can go ahead and spend some points on people. Face gets a +1. That's going to allow me to simply upgrade one of my talents here. I need +2 for Puppet Master cooldown. I think Cocospire cooldown is not bad. I think Cocospire +10 influence is okay. I want to make sure I'm ready for field coordination, so I might just go here anyway. That seems a little bit funky, but maybe. But I will go for field and digital coordination. I'm going to go through the persuasion node here and here. This is 1% more money for missions, which is not worth a ton. I guess it's going to be a couple levels till I get +1 talent camp. Maybe it's going to be at like 8 or 9. It's not an immediate rush, but kind of want to be ready. Let me double check something real quick. My CK is 6 and has a talent cap of 6. So I guess we'll always know in the future what it's going to need, because my CK is a level ahead. So I don't need persuasion yet. For now, Coconspire seems fine. I think Care and Feeding is fine on the cooldown. I think Handpicked at +2 is fine. I can make Dealmaker better for Corpo and Milset contacts. 10%? Well, yeah, it's only if the secondary is influence and it pops. And then going through all that for job payments, to me, not quite worth it. I'm really tempted to go for Coconspire, and so I want influence for Corpo contacts, because I will run through them a decent amount. And then I'm going to try to go Coconspire. Actually, no, I really want to go Puppet Master +2. And then figure the rest out later, but yeah. For now, that's me. Agent EX gets a +1. Of course, not talent cap yet. Could go for... I mean, I don't care about range on the smoke screen often, but I do care about cooldown. Alternatively, we can try to make white noise better. AoE range, not bad. Cast range is very whatever, but 15 crit vuln is good. Duration, definitely not so. +1 charge line crawler, probably really worth it. Let's grab that. Seems good to me. Warmachine gets a +1. Has to go grab her new talent. There we go. We can now use her to overheat cameras. It's only 15-meter range, but it'll permanently disable a camera or a motion detector, or it'll blow up a mine, which will be loud, but still useful. I believe... I think level 7 is a two training point level. So I'm going to try to use that to get Clawmaster minus AP. That'll be really nice. Hopefully it's not a plus talent. Otherwise I have to go up here and grab Ash Protocol. I don't remember though off the top of my head. And okay, so that's training done. I'm going to have money to spend. And actually quite a lot of it. This is a pretty good time for downtime, I think, to grab a recruit. Well, I'm going to wait a little bit for this Underworld Hub token to tick up. Right, it's going to be max token in 2.218, so I'm going to wait for that time. But yeah, that's going to be the goal. Field Ops, we need to move towards level 2. 150k is not too bad. Let's get it. Great. Hacking Station is on the way to level 2 as well. That should be a positive for me. Gonna wait till this token again is acquired, then we're gonna be fine. Okay, Hacking Station to 2. Yes, please. And then as soon as this token is done, we will grab Alex, start both of these, and get our legworks going. Ah, and there's even extra legwork there. Perfect. Influence break, finally for you. You've been waiting for a while. But combat drugs to level 3 seems worthwhile. Oh, we could pop master to get hacking drugs too. I think I want to save it for the Wireghost. Part of the reason why is I already happen to roll one of her good options. Whereas like the Wireghost might show up with some garbage, and I can't use favors to reroll. And so here Puppet Master is worth 1 extra service level, because I'm already getting one of them. Whereas for the Wireghost, there's a really good chance that Puppet Master is worth 2 service levels, because it'll be actually both services. So yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, that's done. Underworld Hub is relatively happy. We have room for a new recruit. Well, an extra new recruit after hiring him. So here we go. Let's go meet Alex. Used to fight shoulder to shoulder in Los Z. A soldier, not a street chopper. We give him an extra piece. Now, I think we can make him my... Well, I'm already using an assault rifle on my Cyber Knight. And if he's a soldier, he should also go full auto, which means I should give him close quarter stuff. I can hire a sniper later to use long-range weapons. So I think making him a door kicker gives him close quarters accuracy and some strength for recoil. And I will give him the urban assault whenever he's on the team. Or the E-rifle, whichever one. E-rifle is slightly better. Soldier has talents for cheap reloads of automatic weapons, and so there's some value there. That's the soldier also has a bunch of pure damage. Ballistic as pure damage. That makes you want to lean the other way. Either way, he was the door kicker. A lot of strikes and assassinations. It's personal kind of work. Like to be right in the thick of it. You got in some trouble, right? Yeah, so Brave Star has my number. Got a messy history with the Fenians, or McKellen doesn't like me. I forget if any of them preclude him from doing legwork in those areas. I just don't remember. We're going to say that... I'm going to say that the Fenians don't like you. It's fine. They have pinned the number of important kills to my name specifically. It's great for my ego, but bad for business. Too hot to keep around. What do you think? We're going to say, welcome to the team, Alex. Okay, let's see what trait he got specifically from that one. Okay, he's an enemy of the Fenian, and he can't do legwork inside Fenian territory. Okay, that's not too bad. There are times where that will matter, don't get me wrong, but for now it's okay. Class training, respec. Okay, well, I always like learning the opening 3. I have room for 3 more talents. That's going to be Savagery, Recoup, and I actually have really wanted to try Red Dot for a while. The more I've thought about this talent, the more I'm actually pretty sure it's kind of good. So again, we have to hit talent cap. So we go here. I have 5 points to spend. But I basically have 20 meters go drag someone toward me. And they will run to investigate me on the next action. So it's basically lure for only one enemy. It does cost an action point, and I can't get rid of it. I think, you know, -1 initiative is just kind of funny. Like -5 evasion is too low to be good for an upgrade here. So, you know, yeah, range 30 is nice, don't get me wrong. That actually has some real value. I'm not sure that the duration is going to be super useful. Ultimately, you know, they're going to be debuffed while they're walking. We'll try it out, right? We'll see how it feels. But for now, I'm going to try it without any upgrades. But I could see a world where I care about some of this stuff. Now, Iron Grip is, well, any % recoil generation is bugged to basically count multiplicatively with itself. AKA 50% recoil generation is 75% less recoil generation. So, and also I think this node is just kind of straight up sort of OP. So I'm going to try to rebalance this node by when I take this, I'm going to basically also take either one or both of these nodes as counterbalance. Since I'm basically getting -25 recoil twice, I'm going to take this as though it's the same node. So I'm not allowed to take this until I take this at the same time. That's going to be how I counterbalance myself. To be fair, I might just spend the +3 or the +4 right now and just do it. The alternative is to go into marker sites. I mean, 15 crit vuln for a point is goated. This is automatic as far as I'm concerned. And then +2 for a charge is okay. I think, you know, maybe I +2 for a charge. I think +2 for 10 and 10 is quite good as well. So that's, I think, very reasonable. I mean, +2 for 10 and 10, I think. And, I mean, the range is something. I'll wait on this +2, but eventually I want that. I mean, it's a really good debuff now, right? It's 25-25, which is very, very good. So +2ing to get an extra marker sites is quite nice. That said, though, again, I want to get recoil control under wraps. I think even before I go into recoup, because the whole point of recoup is getting more AP on the turn. That doesn't matter until you have recoil control. Now, there's a world where I didn't go marker sites and I invested recoup more heavily early on. But we're going to go Iron Grip +1. And because I won't take this out taking a complementary node, that balances it out. I'm going to go here. And then eventually when I get a +1, I'll go here. If I get another +1, I'll go there. Iron Grip cooldown I think is really worthwhile. And this node just to me is like quite overpowered. Even if I was to counterbalance it here, it's 10% ballistic is pure, which is a 20% selfish damage increase for a turn, which a little bit high. It's kind of whatever. It's not a big deal. Either way, we're here. This is us. This is our soldiers training. I think it's decent enough. I want to dig up my bottom row pretty soon and put in a SimStream trainer to see if I can get my Wireghost stuff to actually work, because as much as his character sheet says he has plus 90 IO, he does not. Again, maybe I'm not in the right version. Like, that could be true. I don't know for certain. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to grab these legworks and then move on from there. So, Hagging Station is up for whenever something shows up. Got someone shouting my shipments in the under. Need your help to keep the guns flowing. Got some trouble on my gun routes. Someone's shouting the smugglers, scouting out their route. So we can't really fight. But he's like, hey, I'll owe you a favor if you send somebody on legwork to follow for a while. We're doing it all on back. What are these routes? They're slogging through with backpacks. Get a quick legwork description, that we've already had them in the game for a bit. And Keeper's pretty good at this one. And thankfully, she's already leveled up, so she's getting bonus XP, which is really good. Makes her a... and yeah, they both have very combat-relevant traits, such that they get bonus chance over just simply being, you know, some kind of fighter. So, yep, we'll send Keeper. There's a chance you fail, of course, but hopefully you don't. It's a favor to you, we can do it. Time to break the bad news. Off you go. 7 days, and I can spend 2 tokens here. Let's go to the ProcGen legwork next, actually, because Dr. Ashes, I think we can double check this. We can still upgrade. She would get the partner trait. She would upgrade medical treatment. She would upgrade cyber surgery. The legwork is eventually guaranteed. Only Pixel can do it. Okay, we just send Pixel then. No thinking required. But we get the thing for cheaper, which is nice. Off you go, Pixel. Have fun. And then the final option is going to be getting this legwork going then. You run your mercs on a legwork, smuggling a crate onto a shuttle. Not all the way to the colonies. Nah, my connection to Earth orbit will take care of that. How do we get up there on a Gleamer? We need connections, basically. Who can go? Afterbridge can go and gets good XP. He's already level 6. We take those. So, yeah, getting to level 6 before you start spamming legwork, if you can, is pretty ideal. They have cool tags, which is nice. Obviously, if we get it wrong, we get some heat. It's not the end of the world, though. Start in the gambling dens, do what I can. Heat's not too bad. Let's immediately spend 1 token. And then, yeah, we'll wait and see how things go. I have some... Oh, I don't have very much money. I need... Yeah, okay. What can I sell, if anything? I can sell off 1 extra silencer. I don't need as many. In fact, let me take stock of my gear real quick. Right, so let's start by gear level. Okay, we don't look at the faces stuff. I'll need 5 armors. So I'm going to actually unequip some stuff here. And do like a real inventory of what I've got. You guys are empty. I'm going to have you get rid of that. And unequip that. Even all this stuff. Okay. You're on legwork, have nothing. So we have 4 people fully equipped. You've got an injured cyber deck, but it's not that big of a deal. In fact, I can repair that real quick right now. Start the repair. That's nothing. Great. Paid 2k. Drop this assault for a sec. Alright, so who's going to hold what? Really quickly. So, you are going to be the bull assault holder. You're going to be the sniper rifle holder. Already got an AR, which means I can sell the other one. Which I'm just... I mean, if my cyber knight dies, the game is over. So, we sell the other one, no questions asked. We've got 1 pistol, 2 pistols, 3 and 4 equipped. So, I need no more pistol silencers, and I need no more pistols. So, any other pistols I have, we sell. We don't need them. Same for pistol silencers. We don't need to silence more. Now the next question is armor suits. Obviously my Cyber Knight and my EX are wearing riskier armors. I only ever need a 5th armor in order to run missions, so I can sell the rest. Although I would probably sell down to, in case I lose a merc, you have 1 in reserve. I think that's fine. Give you an HE grenade back. Should be okay like that. You're in repair, that's fine. So, yeah, our 5th weapon would be something like this SMG. Right, if we're going to actually have 5 people fight, right, something like this. Here's your first aid kit. I'm going to actually drop this and give you a recycler. And we're basically like phantom kitting out 5 people. And then knowing that we don't need other gear than that, right? So, if we want to switch out for more melees, we've already got... Yeah, 2 on equip right now. We might want But we would want one for her, no matter what. So if you were to go, you would want probably a stun club, actually. Nah, probably a slant blade, actually. You'd be okay with this. And then, is there a road where I'd need 4 swords? Ideally, Vanguard doesn't go. We're only holding 3. I think we can sell this. We can sell the stun club, and we have enough. You can hold that slant blade. I think we're holding enough weaponry now. Yeah, 5 people holding armor. We'll have a 6th hold armor just to be safe. We have no other weapons. We have basically no other weapon mods. Sniper barrel, let's put that on. It's going to add more noise, which is annoying, but it's already way too loud, so let's just have some damage. Yeah, my inventory is basically blank. I can sell a few of these. I don't need to, though. I can start digging out the bottom row now. So this trashed room, let's dig it out. That's what I wanted. All right, the plan is now to play time forward and get a SimStream trainer and see if that's going to fix the issues. Hope it does. That'd be great. Hacking Station level 2. Forging the German connection. Just need your help. There we go. So that's going to be... I need free people for that one. It's going to be useful. It's a basically long-term legwork. I still want to send, ideally, the 2 level 6s on it to let them gain proper XP. So we should run this after this is done, ideally. We have a Matrix hack. Okay, cool. This, I believe, is a solo hack. So we can go ahead and run this. It's kind of free for now, and it might be my Wireghost. No, he's not going to level up. It's close, actually. We're finally PL2, so things do get spicier. My source leaked an Ultratech Matrix host storing a valuable bioformula. Hack the files in the set. The window is short. Matrix file hunt only requires 1 guy. It's going to be you, of course. Some kind of hacker. That's going to be fine. We get some money. We don't get anything otherwise. Generating tokens here. What can we grab? The damage is really, really low value. IO is incredibly important, to be honest. Okay, yeah. 100 IO for 3 turns. Yes. Can't grab the files yet till we're level 3, but 100 IO and 50 IO and 10 AP is exactly what I want to see here. So let's run this. We run the mission a little bit longer as a result, or the episode rather. But yeah, you're going to do what you can here. And let's see how you do in the Hacker's Haven with your first solo hack. This terminal has the coordinates plugged in. Let's go get our pay data. Once we're done, we can evac. You know what to do. Alright. So at least this time, our IO should be pretty solid. Yeah, we're at 330 from the basic stuff, but we're going to go ahead and add this and go harder. Let's load our basics as per usual. Okay, we're already at yellow hosts again. It's not too bad. Can't connect, can't load programs. That's fine. I'm going to disable these. This seems safe enough. Connection health is not a problem whatsoever. We're going to deal with you at the very end. I should go to the right first, just because it's right here, and it's very, very easy. I don't see a good reason not to. I don't know where the CPU would be just yet. There's like a guaranteed trap here, by the way, so I'm really tempted to trap keeper. The question is, I don't know if it's going to be 3 or not. It's a low tier node. There's no like stuff swirling around, so it's probably only 2 pieces. I'm tempted to simply walk up, trap keeper. We get our token. We scan. There are no other traps. Take these. We take scan. Guess what? There are many traps there. I'm going to load up more stuff here because I think I'm going to need them. I'm just worried about what the turn's going to look like in a second. And I'm going to save Trapkeeper for something a little bit scarier than this. If you load a program, if you download a file, well, my lucky day. Bioformula Part 2. Thank you very much. Bioformula Part 3. Thank you very much. Grab this. -4 health is not the end of the world. It's fine. We'll come back next turn for a bit more action. Shouldn't be a big deal. Exactly 0 AP is kind of fun. Okay, last download is done. Move on and grab this guy. AP is probably not a big concern. Escalations matter a little bit here. That CPU does not matter to me literally at all. will need sleaze. I'm thinking I should Trapkeeper whatever's here. There might be two. There are. If you download a file, understood. These are mine. There's my last download. Total success. Now, I want to see if there's anything up here. There can be downloads on this. So I'm just going to walk up. I'm going to unlink you. They all fly around. I don't know where they went. It doesn't really matter. Nothing else to grab. That's fine. Maybe they're all at the CPU. Who cares? Spiky CPU is useless at this point. We're just good. We got what we came for. And yeah, thanks to getting another 150 IO, which allows me to load actually 3 more programs per turn. I go from loading 3 to loading 6 programs. Pretty big deal here. We made good progress. Now, we still got there in, what, 7 program loads, which means we could have made it without. Just would have been a little bit tighter. Still, though, wish my stuff worked. Oh, well, disconnect. And, yeah, actually, I will send another bug report in. Medium Pro, yeah. I'm not getting bonus IO from the Wireghost attribute tree. Just sending in another report from another situation, solo file hunt, to help with the repro steps, maybe. All right. Let it go through. Feedback submitted. Great. All right. And off we go. Mission complete. We get some payment. Not bad. Pull down all 3 data files. Total score. Well done. And I believe we're going to get this bug where file hunts don't actually track back to their initial person. Yep. Bug. Medium prio. Matrix file hunts do not affect, do not give any rewards to the offering contact. As soon as the mission shows up on your timeline, there are no longer any references to the contact, so they can't gain influence, PL, etc. Hopefully they fix that bug too, because it makes these missions even less useful than they could have been. They're already arguably the weakest mission type, but they get worse. Either way, the nice thing is my Wireghost hit 6, which is nice. It gives him a +1. Well, +1 point, nothing too spicy. But, I mean, unlink cooldown is not bad, don't get me wrong. I don't remember what level I can learn Phantom Slide, but I really kind of want to learn Phantom Slide. I feel like I'm generating enough tokens, actually, with Trapkeeper and Unlink that, like, yes, again, I would love to be able to, like, unlearn these 3 at some point and come down another direction, but don't have that right now. Q protocol cooldown's not going to do anything. This does matter. I think this hits a breakpoint in many cases. I could be wrong. I actually don't know for sure. This definitely matters. It means that getting 36 back is a big deal. Token, I guess, gives you the chance to do a Spectral Slide and, like, go Spectral Dagger and do some weird stuff. Third charge at some point probably also worth it, to be fair. Yeah, Skipjack AP is very whatever. Range is fine. Cooldown actually is nice because it matches Siphon. There's a world where I should, like, make that choice, actually, and that this is, like, one of the better nodes you could take. That's a real consideration. That's probably not fraudulent. But I'm trying to think what I actually want to grab. Not plus tokens. I need some way to deal damage with the tokens, which, again, is going to be Phantom Slide or something else. I'm tempted with Unlink cooldown. Unlink is sick. I am pretty tempted with Trapkeeper cooldown. Trapkeeper is pretty sick. I mean, using it for IO is... I mean, there's something so good here. I don't know. I feel like this class is pretty well balanced. Again, bugs aside, right? This sucks. But, like, is well balanced in that I really don't know what I'm supposed to grab, and that it really feels like there are several viable builds. I think TB does such a good job of class design. I think they hit some balance outliers sometimes, but every game has balance outliers. Where it's like, this is not close. This is the best talent in the game, or this talent is garbage. But the class designs are really fun. They do such a good job of that. They're really stellar at this stuff. And I'm like, man, there's so many, like, interesting talents that I might want to +1 on. And every video I spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes staring at the screen, not knowing what to do. And again, I still don't know what to do. I might Trapkeeper +1. Man, I really don't know. I feel like it's actually... How's it? Unlink cooldown? Man, what do I want to grab? I don't know. I do want Phantom Slide at some point. I think I want it more than I want Pin Drop. Because Pin Drop needs to go +2 before it's good. And Phantom Slide is like just much more reliable. You can figure out like, oh, well, I literally know where the CPU is. I hit scan, nothing happened. Let's go nuke this thing. Like, I really want this when I get the chance. But level 7 is a +2, so I don't need that right now. So it's like, what do I want in the interim? It's not Q Protocol cooldown. There's no way. It could be Siphon cooldown. Honestly, even Siphon duration is not like this +3 is really good. 5 meters kind of sucks, but like this +5 is really good. Again, I don't really love getting 5 meters. This is kind of bad, but like just like as a Vanguard surrogate, this +5 is great. And you have Skipjack. Like this is a good talent. I don't really want Ghost Distortion. This is just not my playstyle. Special Dagger's kind of dead for me, but it let me get Unlink. So go Unlink cooldown. I wanted it last time. Let's just go here. 5 connection. I mean, I guess it's 4 each active ice. 10 connection. So in a world where I'm skipjacking in and then I unlink 2 things, I'm getting, you know, the turn back. That's not too bad. Anyway, yeah, we're here. It's fine. Cooldown I think is worth it. There's enough places where that matters. Okay, he's done. I want to wait a little bit of time because I want her to come back from this before you German connection. So I'm going to have you spend another, like, 0 money and repair your deck for 2k and 12 hours. Let's play time forward. Oh, I have open tasks. What can I do? I have 100k. I could dig out this room, too. Or that room? That room's probably better. This is going to be counter intel. This is going to be crafting. This is going to be detox. Is going to be trainer. Something like that. Let's go. I think detox takes less power on average than trainer, but I just want the trainer tokens as soon as I can. Whatever, we're digging them out. It's fine. Field Ops level 2 would be nice. We'll go to level 3 when we can. Underworld level 3 is going to be nice as well. Anyway, moving time forward. Influence break, finally. Okay, you did default to Cyberdex, but I'm going to go ahead and boost this and give you on both. Another thing pulling my attention then is trying to get Deception 2, Scan 3, Sleaze 2, and one of these. I'm not sure which one's better, to be honest. I'd have to do the math on the breakpoint that matters here if I'm only getting +30. And my programs cost 100 each. Well, if I even do that, that's going to be a bit spicy. When you consider that I'm going from 200 IO to 260 IO. And I'm increasing my IO cost per program by 4. That's not going to line up. I need level 3 Cyberdex to get the Neural Toner. That'll be a big upgrade. Alright, well, 24 hours for this to be done. It's now generating new tokens. Great. 18 hours left on this stuff, and I want to use Underworld Hub tokens. Who should go? I think we'll... So, by the way, this, your face and 2 mercs of your choice go on that mission. And so I want to send my Wireghost to 6 now. I want to use tokens to make Molly's legwork here better. So I don't want to... And they're all done at the same time anyway. So I want to use 1 token on all these guys. So who else can go? Except that, I guess, the soldier. Sure, buddy. Yeah, Wireghost is going, and then the only other person who can go is the Vanguard or the soldier, and I think we send the soldier? Sure. Alright, let's go. Might be on the edge of forging the German connection. Just need your help. Newly landed Warner Brown leadership are strangers in a strange town, and I want to woo them at my club. You don't want the actual Cyber Knight, though? Nah, dude, the face is going to be good enough. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think doing it now is fine. It's going to line up pretty well. Hayes will go. Eventually, she always succeeds. And then also we can send more mercs. Lightning goes, for sure. And because succeeding is actually useful, right? If you get it wrong, you get injured. I kind of want the +5% here. The merc gaining hype, though... I mean, I want them both to gain the hype. Yeah, I take the 5% here and let Emma go for it. It's fine. Gain your 26 XP, buddy. Everyone can spare. Party time has been given their time. Let's go boost our lyric by 10%. And let's see how we did, because I have no guarantees here whatsoever. Made some friends at your spaceport. Didn't cost you too much. Favors and influence gained. Good job. Get a shower, you smell awful. That far under the dome, it's possible to tell what you're crawling through. Joe was right, it was no scabs, it was a team with some skill. They hung close for a while, took the initiative, took the fight to them. Nothing concrete. I owe you one, you get a favor for it. You'll be hearing from us. Alright, welcome back anytime. And a respect between the two, and also Keeper gained Under Navigator, so she has a trait that can help her, or a tag I should say, that's going to help her with some legworks at some point in time. So, yep, she likes Joe, and some things will make her better at this. Alrighty, we get to keep playing time forward. I can't really afford much of anything else going on. I should actually look for file sets and whatnot. I could have done that sooner. I forgot to. It's my fault. Let's hope this RNG's in a legendary. Look for things not used by a set. Oh. We high roll the legendary. We take those. Tempted to go for as much money as possible, even though I don't care about your stuff as much. In fact, we already bumped combat drugs. I should even realize that the Child of the Belly comes in with combat drugs too, and that's not the min level, so that's actually really big. So I really don't care about your stuff, other than you getting a limit break. This actually is useful if you get a limit break. There are, once we finish the German connection thing, he gets a power play tag, and thus he can start running interesting things. And he pays the most, but Dan's also not that far behind. I think taking the very small haircut and money to go for Dance Hall, I think is correct here. And then the dossiers goes to Dance Hall as well, because we care about what she's doing. There's one of our 0.3 action point things. So yeah, if we are able to max out Fearsome and get 0.4 AP, there are 2 vests that have 0.3 AP on them. You can make a 0.6 AP vest. It is possible. So there's always a chance for that. As far as his weapon mod, we'll wait. They're not worth very much money, so who cares? Get the cash here, though. Again, I care more about Dance Hall than everyone else. Yes, member pays more. I don't really care. Dance Hall is the one who has useful services. We've got really good money, and that means I want to go for Underworld Hub next level. 300k is a lot, but I do really want that upgrade. And I can afford the other stuff decently well. So I'm going to go there. Alright, we're on legwork. Room is cleaned. Yeah, we go towards Detox. I believe Detox, I've done the math on this before, or the data tracking on this before. It requires power sooner than the trainer does. And so in terms of not having an over upgrade, there's a bit of value there. These are all going to finish before these guys are done. Influence break for you. You're going to buy, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You also sell level 2 combat drugs. You're going to buy more item blueprints from me. That's fine. Alright, we got to go for cooling again to get the detox ready. There's a chance we get proc gen legwork in the next 18 hours. Underworld Hub is 2. And by waiting for Underworld Hub to be 2, guess what that means? Also, I can go towards 3. I think going for power here is acceptable. Actually, the reason not to do it would be... No, it's fine. We can go power 3, it's here. We can now boost all of these to be even more likely, which is nice. Putting it at basically 100%. I believe the devs said on Discord that actually 97 or 98% on legwork is actually 100%. You always succeed if you're at 97 or 98. One of those. It's one of those two, I think. So you actually can't fail a D20 roll, which is kind of nice. Anyway, we made some moves to make our legwork go better, and that means these guys are going to gain their hype and whatnot. Let me double check where they're at already. Wireghost is at hype 30, and who else went? Emma. Emma is at hype 20. Great. If I could stay longer, left something in the booth, better go back. We're waiting for you at the end, don't worry about it. Knows how to throw a party. I know, it's true. They have a friendship, good for them. And then Emma, yeah, went from 20 to 50, and he went from 30 to 60. So 30 hype for each of them, kind of nice. Their stress went down. He was at 40 or 50 or so before, and of course she's at 0 now. She's going to pretty much succeed that German connection at that point. And at some point I'll get a proc gen mission, and we'll run it, and it'll be great. Found our connect. Everything on the list. Water wrong shipping container on its way to the bottom of the Atlantic. Unlucky for them, lucky for us. 20% discount. Great. Due in 60 days. We have another file set hack. We'll do that next episode. We're already about an hour and a half in. Ideally, we get some more useful missions on offer, but for now, I've been given these. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we have another legwork proc gen, and we have a fun thing here as well. Let's go ahead and start putting in stuff for our next stuff here. Power seems fine. This is due in 6 hours, and can I sell anything else here, actually? Let me check for some things that are like... Oh, wait. Oh, right, I can't mint this until... Okay, but I can mint a bunch of his V-chip parts. Okay. We'll do that. Dr. Sevenfold Part 1, which I have many. I have 4, in fact. I'll sell one of these so that I can actually afford this upgrade. But yeah, this is going to start a mission. This is going to start another proc gen hack. This is going to be a legwork here, so we're pretty far from a proc gen meat space mission. Here we go. You can be a detox now. Thank you very much. I guess, you know what? Screw it. We're going to run it during this episode, because what else is there to do? Hag Station has 1 token. That'll be good enough. Let's just get it done. Get it out of the way. Figure this out later. Hack the files in the set. Matrix Hunt job. No big deal. 100 IO. Let's see. I need 70 to get 2 more programs, so 100 is going to give me... yeah, 2. This would have given me 3, but I don't have it. It's fine. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll just take this and it's good enough. Get my 100 IO. And here you go, buddy. You're slightly stronger than last time. Go make me some money. Turns out I had a really long stint of base management and solo hacks. Kind of unlucky I'm getting solo hacks so much. Although I'm sure Co-Conspire is back up and I forgot to use it. And so that's my fault. This is auto pops, I believe. Yep. Also, same layout somehow. AP, then connection. What do we got here? Double passive is going to be chill. Anti-program loading, got to kill that one first. Okay, what do we got here? We know what the CPU is. We're not going to fight the CPU. I'm thinking let's go left first instead. Why not? AP, then connection. Scan. All right. This likely has a trap attached to it. 10 connection health is not a big deal. I'm going to trap keep. I got one. 10 connection health is not a very big deal. Oh, also, one thing I should have realized. I should generate these daggers before I use Trap Keeper, because it will block the tally from escalation. It's my fault for not doing it. Just a mistake. Either way, get rid of you, get rid of you. I get a single download. Here you go. That's mine. What's yours is mine. Alright, we'll do more next turn. More has been done. Let's go load daggers. Losing Deception is not the end of the world. There is going to be a trap there. I think I'm going to use it on this, so I'm going to go ahead and load this guy. Scan. Not the end of the world. Scan again. It's already dead, so who cares? It's harmless. Bioformula again. Wonderful. Let's keep going. And then there's going to be a trap there, which shouldn't be too scary. Scan. What is it? Download a file. Okay. 3 for 3. Great success. Good job to us. And then I'm going to walk to here, and next turn I will deal with this stuff. Because there can be downloads on that node still. Alright, this is my last turn here. I'm going to unlink. I'm going to Trap Keeper. Program loading is blocked. Kind of unfortunate for me. Because I couldn't get rid of that thing, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Great. We're happy. We got what we came for. Not much else to say, right? We did what we came to do. We did, in fact, find a new download there, which is kind of nice. We got a blueprint for a U-suture. Take our disconnect. Get out. No, we get a decent 100k something payday. A little bit of XP on our guy. Some hype as well. Yeah, 95k. Account we could sell. Some stuff we can do stuff with. I do need to bump my cold storage at some point. It's going to be a bit till I can sell file sets of size 5, but need to move on that at some point. Okay. So, let's see. What is the plan then? I think it's playing time down. Promise me you'll come back. Won't be the same without you. My real work is calling, though. Alright, we met a new corpse splicer. Nice. Graham Wilson. He's useful. He's gained the German connection trait and the illicit nexus trait. We've also introduced a corpse splicer, which is a very big deal because he's actually really good. His name is Graham. He already has imported 7x3, and, well, that's actually the base level of that, for what it's worth. But he has 7x3, which means I can finally put in some head cyberware. I can't afford it yet, but it means I can get Neurotoner 2 for 219k and get 120 IO, which is a pretty big deal. I can also get Snapped Accelerator 1 and 2. These aren't too expensive, and they give a pretty good amount of stuff here. Solid reaction and tech. The flat initiative, I think, is really useful. It also means we've unlocked display links for everybody. And, yeah, next step is going to be probably putting in level 1 trainer and detox, because I want to be able to see if retraining the Wireghost does anything. I'm going to delay this as long as we can, because, well, what are we delaying? We're in between being able to do tasks and upgrades. I have to put power in here. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty tight on scrubbing, so yeah, we'll have to bump this pretty soon. And can't upgrade field ups so we get more. I want a meat space mission as soon as I can. Oh, I should co-conspire then. Okay, sorry. Let me go to my contacts. Let me go and talk to Vertigo. Not Vertigo. Well, it's fine, but no, I should talk to my Wireghost. Not Wireghost anymore. They're called Netwraiths. Co-conspire with you. So solo CPU spike. That's really unfortunate. Darn. Really wanted a meat space mission. Too bad. At some point, Proxim will give me one, and it'll be fine. Gotta make enough money to get the clinic upgraded. It's not really worth the money, but it's fun to have it. Okay, so it's time forward until we get a ProcGen legwork, or a ProcGen something. This is on the way to being a SimStream trainer. This is already becoming a SimStream detox. It now is a SimStream detox. Who should go? Let's sort by stress. Sure, you can detox. We can fight without you. It'll be fine. Surely. Surely it'll be fine. Alright, Nano Scrubber has the power, which means we can upgrade the Field Ops Center power. Okay, this can now be a SimStream trainer, which is what I wanted a while ago. That's now on the way. I have an open task here. What's it going to be for? I'm not sure. Can't dig out any new rooms. Can't upgrade you, that's for sure. Underworld Hub doesn't need anything to be upgraded yet. Hacking Station, at some point we need both, so I guess we'll put something in there. Now we're, well above an hour and a half, but it's fine. We're just getting some base management done. Corporate VP needs a unique brand of services to help with a problem at a research lab. If you're not aware, Warner Braun had to join a bunch of research ventures, and we followed the way we wrote the contract to the letter. We're not really sharing. But anyway, there's somebody who is not following our version of the contract. We would like to mess with them. We can do a legwork. We can do a hack-only job. We can run the legwork we want. If she leaves the legwork, she gains no XP or anything. She does actually guaranteed get it, though. So it would be a way to generate some XP and hype for her. Wait, no, we have to do both, sorry. It's not either or. So, Emma, you're going to go do this. I need my Wireghost for something else, so... Actually, if we can let's kick you out of Detox so that you can gain XP with this. Let's confirm. And even though you're worse at it, you are guaranteed to succeed. So After Image, this is your job. He's going to set up a fake lifestyle. And then we can do Heartbreak Rush, which is another solo CPU hack to go with this solo CPU hack. It's kind of never ending. The nice thing is, though, this pays quite well. That is a lot of money and runs my team forward. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to send a hacking token. Ooh, I can't do that much, actually. Because it's a CPU hack and not a file one, I can't do the 100 IO. So the only thing I can grab is the 50 IO. So I might as well. And that means we're going to run a Heartbreak Rush. Because what else is there to do? If I had 60k, I could get this going. Which, theoretically I could by But I don't think I need it. I think I will be able to clear this out because I'm going to get several turns here. Because it is a... because it is... Oh, it's actually telling me the... So normally the number of turns scales with... For a CPU spike, it scales with how hard the host is. And so this should work out fine. Obviously, if I fail, I fail. And that's going to really suck. But I'm placing the bet that we're okay here. We're here. It's plugged in the coordinates. If you can't pull it off, exit. But I get probably 5 turns here. Oh, only 4. Okay, it didn't scale it up. I guess for the story missions, it doesn't do that. Ooh, and it's a pretty big host. This is going to get a little bit dicier. Let's go pop the leverage, and this is not a guaranteed success by any means. Okay, I'm going to guess CPU is either top or right side. I'm not sure. I think left is the least likely. These are probably downloads here. I'm tempted to run up the middle, as it lets me scan more nodes overall. I'm going to have to go right at some point anyway, but I get to scan more things by going this way. So, connection, whatever. Oh, let me hit this before I forget. Spectral Dagger lets me mess with whatever I trap keep. But also, I want to bypass this node because it's actually an annoying node. So, as much as I wasted some space, I'm going to go right here. And then bypass this entirely and then go up afterwards. So, just kind of made a bad bet. Can't connect an AP cost, so I'm going to go for both here. CPU has been found already. We love that for us. Alright, what do we have? 2 actives, probably. Let's unlink them. I'm going to trap keep. I think I'm done. Let's go. Alright. Mission complete. It was very fortunate. But it's cool because you can see the actives are there. And so when you hit unlink, you know if there's any passive ice left. And then anything else would be trap ice, right? So it just kind of worked out. Now, again, I'm pretty IO starved. I probably don't want to trap keep on useless nodes like these. So there's going to be less backtracking, so I'm going to start here. I scan what's the trap. It's if you download. That's kind of unfortunate. I have only 4 turns. I'm going to trap keep so I can make more progress because I'm worried about not having enough otherwise. That's how I feel about this. That I'm pretty limited in what I can do, so... Trap keeper, download, move, scan. That's annoying. Unlink, bye. Okay, there's another node put there. Fine. Let's see. So I can still make my way... Oh, shoot. 10 AP is not the end of the world. I don't care. But there is a trap there. Fine. Get rid of you. The CPU spiked, so it's safe. I think there's no more traps other than this one, so I can walk here and it's fine. Yeah, it's harmless. I'll have to load Sleaze next turn, but we're fine. Okay, good first turn, but I'm out of talents. Sleaze you, scan the neighbors. Okay, there's going to be 2 traps here. That's not the end of the world. First one is useless. Second one is probably on download. It's on exit. I'm going to let you steal 10 AP from me. Go for it. It's going to cost 4 to get rid of you anyway, so I don't care. Take 10 AP. Oh, damn it. I wasted some here. I have to go here. Let's get rid of this guy. Not the end of the world. I should load scan. Go here. Tally, then can't connect. Scan costs 3 like it is. Okay, well the nice thing is the mission's complete. Now we're just going for optional downloads. I think I have one more unlink, but I don't have one more trap keeper. It's fine though. Alright, end for now. Although I think my leverage might also end. Yeah, this is my last turn of my leverage. That's kind of unfortunate. Scan. Okay, there's no more traps there. Good to know. Need some of everything though. Connection health is really not a problem. But am I willing to... 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I'm not willing to lose 50 for that, so we're not going to bother. It would have taken 50 to get through all that. We know where the traps are. That's good news. Means we can scan both of these from the outside as well, which is great. Alright, what do you? If you load a program, got it. Won't do that. Good start. Might need more anti-passive. We'll see. I'm going to load this guy. No program loading is not the end of the world, actually. I can scan and walk out and deal with everything up here. So unload on any action. If you exit the node, steal AP. Not the end of the world. Again, this is if you exit, I will load my passive ice. I will get rid of the download blocker. I will take one download. And then I think it's going to be correct to do this. This will save me AP on a future turn. And it costs me only 4 AP right now. Seems worth it. Okay, it's time for my last turn hacking, and I have no more bonus IO. So it's going to be a little bit rougher. There's going to be some traps there. It's going to be kind of annoying. There's one trap there. If you download, it takes 10 AP, and it will keep re-triggering, so gotta get rid of you. Gotta load scan. I need one of everything here, probably. I have unlink. I didn't have to load deception. Too late now. I'm gonna risk not needing disarm. I could be wrong. If you exit, yep, don't need it. Get rid of you, get rid of you. 2 downloads, and I can't get anywhere else. So whatever was here, I can't get, but it's fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Unlink for 0. Hope you find the download. I mean, I guess that would actually exist. Yeah, sure. Oh, right, it steals AP. Just kidding. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna lose my AP here. Whatever. I forgot there was a trap there that was gonna pop, so I had no way through. It is what it is. We are done. It's the last turn. You're made. Get out of there. Spike the CPU. Job complete. Giant payday acquired. We'd be done if not for the constant CPU spikes. But it was spiked with the full delivery. Good stuff here. Crimson Stellar. What a name. Good XP for him. He's almost leveled up again. A couple of nice blueprints. Some nice accounts and files and whatnot. Overall, pretty enjoyable hack, and we can afford more things. Great. We can delay this a little bit. This will take a bit until it's like required to be run, although I could spike it right now. I really don't want to run this episode for freaking forever. I don't want to wait until I get hacking station tokens. So what I think I want to do is spend my money on some implants now, on people who are available. So that's going to be you. Literally right away, we're just going to give you neural toner 2. 10 days should be fine. I can delay things if needed. And then somebody can almost afford a display link, but not quite. Have to be good enough as it is. But yeah, giving him the eye just makes my life so much easier. Let's start detox for the highest stress. Let's try again, basically. Okay, let's see if you can get through it. You might not. It is what it is. I'm going to probably delay that legwork for some time. And the old Mystic River. Why does it come in a riverboat? That's how it works sometimes. And they run pretty far. Yeah, so Keeper would be best at it. I'm gonna delay. Ideally, we can send Keeper. Yeah, she's gonna come back in time that she can run that. That'll be good. I think her detoxing is worthwhile, by the way. And I have no missions on offer yet. Okay, hacking station. Keep getting it ready for upgrades. Solo CPU spike on offer. This one actually will be effective. The payday is not great, but it will make Dancehall go to 90 influence. Got another kill 3 captains on offer, which is kind of good news. He always succeeds long term, so I'm not going to rush this. I'm going to let the tokens build up. Dig out another room. That might have been wrong. Whatever. Okay, let's try. I'm going to try seeing if Re-speccing you does anything. Well, I'll wait to see if I actually, like, somehow hadn't patched or whatever. I can respec at another point in time. It's not a huge deal. When am I going to stop the recording? I'm going to stop the recording when it's time. Ooh, that's going to be fun. That'll be a fun mission, by the way. It'll be a very enjoyable 2-parter meat space mission. Yeah, let's play time forwards. Well, I want to generate money, though, is the thing. But I also really want to make sure that you are available for the mission that's going to be offered, because I want you to gain XP and hack stuff. So need him to at least recover before we stop and run our next mission. Influence break for you. Great, you get a useless buff. I don't care. Wow, he coin flipped it and got it. I would live in that apartment, and you and Warner were not shy in finding the fabrication of the lie. Alright, well, That means we have properly framed that poor hacker. Her detox is done. Great. Underworld Hub token is waiting for stuff already. Alright, well, guess what that means? It's time to do legwork. Here you go, Keeper. Have fun. You're an Under Navigator, so you're good at this. Thank you for the little bit there. Field Ops is capped out. Let's go ahead and execute 3 enemy captains and see what we can kind of set up with this. He's going to be back in time. It's not going to be a problem. Let's execute some Warner Braun captains. Okay. The station incident. This is a fun map overall. Yellow host. Now, our Field Ops Center does exist, but we can't do any combat stuff. So all we can do is add 3 cred ships. A little bit of money. And then eventually we can get file data tips when we go to level 3. It's going to cost us a bit. In fact, we should put in some cooling to make that happen. But 300k is not that bad. Try to meet new doctors, though, as best we can. She's on this mission. I don't see any new legworks yet, although I think they will be on offer very soon, so I'm going to keep waiting here. Heartbreak Rush with success. They dropped Natalie. It was perfect. We gained influence and trust onto her. She's obviously very, very happy. Go team. I'm going to get him back, and then... Oh, we actually can do Entangled Sting as well. Alright. Well, no, we did him back first. Okay. Oh, I can't even field ops Entangled Sting, so hopefully this will work out for me properly. We play time forward. He's back. That's what I wanted to see. Good. We have a bodyguard mission on offer. That's good as well. Alright. It's going to be a 2-hour episode because I can't stop myself. Alright, let's just try stuff. Alright, let me just try. I go to class training, and I respec you. And I learn everything all over again. Does that change the outcome? Obviously, I'm not going to learn this one because it's obviously useless from what I was seeing. We get to grab Unlink, charge into cooldown. Trap Keeper cooldown seems kind of worth it as well, to be honest. 1 extra point, that's going to be Trap Keeper cooldown. And we'll see if that looks better. No idea. But yeah, we can go ahead and hit the hacking station. Entangled Sting seems like we're going to take the 100 IO here. It's the best thing I've got. Let's go solo CPU spike this, get some money, and he's got a bunch of extra IO because of his implant. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to be 400 plus the leverage, but, you know, I've got 150 for everything else. We'll see what happens. Coordinates are plugged in. If I have to leave, I can leave. And let's go have fun. Alright, let's do some math. Do we have the right amount? It would normally be... Let's see. Now, I think I don't. So it would normally be 230 plus 120 plus 100. That would be if the nodes are bugged. And what do we have? 230 plus 120 plus 100. The nodes are 100% still bugged. Maybe I don't have the right version, but in the version of the game that I'm playing, the nodes are bugged. Alright, let's make some forward progress. Connection. This is still pretty chill. APN connection, still pretty chill. Load passive again, keep going. Connection health is not a big concern here, so I'm not running overclock. Let's load... Ooh, I maybe shouldn't have loaded scan. This could be a little bit dangerous. I am willing to risk it. Yeah, it's fine. 4 plus 3, and I can walk right back out. So it saves me a bit of AP down the line. Alright. Go here. Scan. We know where the CPU is. Okay, well, we start with Unlink. We then Trap Keeper. I forgot to hit Spectral Dagger. My fault. Spectral Dagger. Trap Keeper. Now I can spike it. No Ice if Firewall is going to slow me down. And now we look for everything else we can go for. So there's going to be a lot of traps here. Probably 2. Getting moved is annoying. Is what it is. There's an extra active ice there, I'm pretty sure, because it's a question mark. That got moved. There's one here now as well. Good to know. Harmless, though. And then if you exit... Okay, I'll do it at the end. Don't want to lose the AP here if I can help it. Let's load passive again. Come here, come here. I can't... That's kind of annoying that I can't get you, but it's fine. That's how the game works, apparently. I don't think I need program loading. Just get rid of you and then go here. Download, download. Okay, we'll have to reload this, but that's fine. Take my scan. It's one last thing to do. Shouldn't be a problem. I can end this turn, and then I should be able to scan. I see everything. This is likely fine. Come down. Exit. Use a program. I'm not going to exit. All right, I got everything then. Things that need to be located were, and we're fine. So, 100% connection health still. I get it repaired back because of things like unlink. I think Trapkeeper does too. No, it doesn't. Just gives me AP. Still though, works out pretty well. 2-turn hack complete. I believe all the downloads have been grabbed. Safely DC, and off we go. Great. It's done. Nothing survives the spike. Alright. I think we're actually done because I know I have meat space missions lined up next. This ended up being, what, 1 story mission and then like 4 hacks and like safe house management. Not expect to be 2 hours long, but here we are. Okay. Do I want to spend any more time doing management here? I guess we should still play time forward. So you managed to +2. You don't have a new talent yet, but I'm expecting it to be soon. I'm going to click over actually because I want to know. I have a thing for it. Okay, next talent cap increases at level 8. Yes. So, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, it is at 8. It is at 8. So I'm going to grab this node so that I can Phantom Slide. Or I grab that so I can pin drop, and I'm pretty sure I want Phantom Slide. It's a +2 to get the extra charge, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, based on what I've been seeing, Phantom Slide feels like it's the thing. It will be useful for me. So the question then, there's no chance to go Trapkeeper AP. That's trash. Plus charge is not completely terrible. Unlinked connection repair is only helpful when I skip jack. I don't feel like I want that. I might want to generate more daggers, but not really right now. I think for now, I mean, since all the attribute nodes do nothing, we just try to find the best upgrade to my talents, which is going to be Trapkeeper, 3rd charge, I think. This has been a pretty useful talent for me. I've quite liked it. It saves me IO. With these tokens up, they just die. I generate tokens to, like, make Phantom Slide better. Like, Trapkeeper, Unlink, Phantom Slide looks really good. From what I think I can tell, it looks really good. Alright, well, I've got a little bit of time since I'm waiting for her to come back, so I'm going to let you go ahead and repair your deck yet again. 3k is not too bad. I have 143k. I'm at 2 out of 3 tasks. Can't bump the cold storage yet. Can I bump the nano scrubber? No. Do I have anything that I can deal with or sell? Maybe. Mint you. Not used by a set. And it's going to be individually sold. And for you, I'm going to wait until the influence matters for dance hall. She's already at 90. That does give the money to upgrade the nano scrubber though, which, well, we can go cold storage first. It's not useful at all. This gives me almost nothing, which is the funny thing. Does this need it, actually? No, it doesn't even. Only if I do both, I think. No, it's +2, so that would be fine, too. What about Hacking Station? Hacking Station would be a +2. Yeah, so I can get Hacking Station and Field Ops completely for free without having to go for cold storage yet, which is kind of nice. Do want to bump my Trainer and Detox, though. So let's go ahead and start putting stuff in here. I think these are worth upgrading, personally. Alright, let's have the convo. Need to talk to you. I have a family problem. My sister Angel signed up to die for Chemco Salvage Company. My mother needs some kind of op. It's a death sentence. No one comes home. So I need your help. We don't talk, but doesn't need to die to save my mother. Has she asked for help? But yeah, she did try to boost her sister and did not work well. What we should do with a shot at freedom? Maybe sign on? She's a hacker. And of course, Pixel and she like each other, so great. They are former Low Z friends, so that makes sense. We can accept, we can delay. I'm going to delay briefly. Because I want to know what I need space for. I mean, it's not going to be delayed that long, but I want to make sure like everyone else is in an okay spot. But also, I'm... Okay, cool. Oh, nice. So rocket upgrades is some tech for you, which is nice, and legwork success, which is fine. I think that's fine. That's good enough for me. I'm okay with getting one of your 2 traits. Your other trait's better, but this is still fine. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm busy on tasks. I need some money, which means running this bodyguard job and running this captain's job is useful. But I'm thinking I want her back from this legwork, and I want to see if I get a new proc gen legwork before it's done, before it's required to be on offer. So there's nothing else I can really sell. I want to stay busy. I don't have a good way of staying busy with my rooms right now. Can I bump the trainer? Yes, I can. That helps me a little bit. Influence break for you. Not that it really matters. You're going to pay more. Sure. That's done. Great. Looking for a proc gen legwork. Room is cleaned up. Going to make it a counter intel pod, so let's start putting in stuff. Detox could be upgraded if I get cooling in. Okay, there we go. There's my proc gen legwork. That's what I wanted to see. Let's see who else can run it. All the way up to a gleamer. I think we send Afterimage because I want lightning on the mission. So there you go. And then that's going to be busy for a while. Let's go spend both tokens. Get it to 100%. Okay, that should put Keeper in a good spot. Didn't have to shoot any pirates. Mission complete. Favors and influence. And as we keep going towards the counter intel pod being ready, we will have to bump the nano scrubber at some point. I do need money. I think here we can stop because I'm going to need the cash, and as it stands, everyone else is basically busy. He's not going to come back in time, and so next episode is getting this mission ready. I don't know who it's going to be exactly, but I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.